Uh, Urban Meyer is trying to get fired as head coach. He wants the USC job so bad and is doing everything, everything possible to ensure that he gets fired and can walk right into the USC job. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Wherever this video finds you, appreciate you for joining me today. Today we're going to be watching some of the backlash, some of the aftermath of this Urban Meyer situation. I made a video earlier about it, just the initial happening of it when it first happened on that Saturday night. But now this is going to be his official press conference, official uncomfortable press conference with the Jacksonville Jaguars. And before we get into it, I'm gonna let it play just so we can kind of get the idea of how everything unfolded. Very uncomfortable and very embarrassing, very high school level ish. But yeah, Urban Meyer's a joke, and it's clear that he's a joke at the NFL level, especially when we get into it. The things that he's saying, the excuses he's given, and the way that he's handling this situation, the way that it's kind of been swept under the rug, and we didn't really hear much about it. And I don't know, this is craziness. It is a crazy world we're living in. But yeah, and before we get into it, because there's a lot of people who are like, people were coming back with this argument like, hey, he's just being a guy. He's out there. He's enjoying himself. Look, I am not a proponent of saying that he shouldn't be doing this because this and that, or he does have a personal life. He should be able to do what he likes to do. But it doesn't mean that when you're in this, this position of power and position of notoriety, that you need to understand how you're carrying yourself, right? You can do that, man. You can enjoy yourself. You can cheat on your wife if you want to cheat on your wife, but clearly this wasn't done in a very elegant way. This wasn't done in a way where he knew what he was going on. He got drunk, I guess, apparently with his friends and family, and things got a little out of control, and that happens to the best of us, and I don't think we should hate him for that, but I'm saying the way it's been handled and kind of the fact that, we've never seen this at Ohio State, we've never seen this public display of craziness at Ohio State, so why now, when he's 0-4, you think that, he should have some different things in mind, that now we're having these issues. I don't know. Like I said, live his life, do what you want to do. He shouldn't be demonized for the actual act or doing whatever. He should have his own personal life, and don't judge him for what he does in his marriage. I'm only judging him for how he's handling these things and how he's allowed it to happen, and how long he took to, he waited like it was like a business day. We got to wait till Monday morning to address it. Like, come on now, what are we doing here? This is a real embarrassment for his entire family and also the franchise. And I hate that that's how it happens. I wish that's not how influence in the head coaching position work, but that's how it works. So he's gonna have to face those realities. But let's see how he does it. Let's get into it.
Yeah, I just apologize to the team and staff and for being a distraction. Just stupid. And so I explained everything that happened and owned it, and just stupid. Should not have myself in that kind of position.
Did you fly back with the team, or did you stay in?
No, I stayed to see the grandkids, and we all went to dinner that night at the restaurant. And then there's a big group next to our restaurant, and they wanted me to come over and take pictures, and I did. And they're trying to pull me out on the dance floor, screwing around, and I should have left.
How did the team react? They're probably pretty reactionary, or how did they take it, your apology?
Well, I've always been so defensive of them. I remember when Trevor told me he was going to go to Vegas for his bachelor party, and I was just like, gosh, man, be careful and surround yourself, and because I've seen this happen, and I just, so the team, I spoke to a bunch of leaders, one-on-one, spoke to all the players. They're good. They're focused on Tennessee, and I apologized again for being a distraction. A coach should not be a distraction.
How about your family? Did you feel the need to apologize to your family?
Yeah, of course I did. Yeah, that's not me. That's oh yeah, they're upset.
Have you talked to Shad Khan about it, and what was that conversation like?
I did talk to Shad, and very supportive, and Trent, I talked to him obviously at length. Right when I got that phone call that night, the next night. This is after.
Yeah, so concludes there. Like I said, very awkward, very hard to see him have to even answer those questions. But hey, man, he's having to face it, and this is insane. And I think it's only going to get crazier from here. I guess we'll see how players really react to it. We'll see how the league really reacts to it going forward. And we'll see how the Pat McAfee show reacts to it, most importantly. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys joining me today. Like I said, we were just taking a look at the aftermath here, and hopefully we'll check back in if things get a little wilder and continuing on. But like I said, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me how I'm sounding. If you hate my voice, give me a dislike. Like it if you like the things I'm saying, if you like the things I'm spraying, and you know, the hay that I'm laying. But yeah, give me a comment. Who's your team? How you feel about Urban Meyer? You want him at USC? You're a USC guy. Are you excited that you're gonna get to poach him off that Jag spot? But we'll see. We'll get into it, guys. But I appreciate y'all for joining me again. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace. And